to another video.
Hi.
Ding. We're doing obviously like the title says, college versus no college, college, no college. Yeah. But we're gonna basically defend our points or give our points in 30 seconds each, sum it up, and then be done with it. That way it can be quick and easy for you guys. So Alex will take it away on his perspective of basically having no college, or what he thinks about not going to college.
It's not an obligation. Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
You're not gonna...
That is my argument. It is not an obligation at no point in your life. It's not necessary. It's not mandatory. It is no obligation.
What?
Broke your brain, huh? Broke the internet.
Well, I get that, but like... One, it's educational. Other than it just being educational, you get to learn more things that you didn't know before, maybe relearn some things you did learn in high school, and
Okay. My perspective on it is you can learn everything you learn in school on day-to-day life and by experience. Most people go to school just to learn from hearing. Most people like to experience it hands-on. Now, there are colleges that offer that, yes, but is it truly going to be relevant while you're learning it, or is it going to change at another point in time?
that's true. Okay, I can see definitely that. You can also use those resources online too. You don't have to be at an institution or university. This is community college, university, whatever you may call it. You can learn that online as well. So I think it's still good to have. If you know what you're 1,000% sure of what you're gonna do, go to college. If you know, go.
I feel like at any point in your life, you can always change.
Okay. And then my other point is, it's good memories, good fun. It's definitely a chunk of life that you can't go back to, and it's really good to meet new people and have those experiences.
So college is a great place to make memories, to make stories, to make friendships, and to make all that good stuff. Some friendships that you had from high school are not going to really carry on into your adult life, obviously. And a lot of friendships that you make in adult life are always going to carry on anyway. So the thing is, whatever it is that you want to do, whether you go to college or not, I feel like memories are always made either way. There's no necessary place to go to make those memories.
Okay, that's a fair rebuttal. I think the last point that I have to come across is just basically growth. It's a good time to have growth, and especially it's a second setting that you get to have if you have the funds to be able to do it and such like that, and you know what you're doing. It's a great second environment to meet new people, grow, mature, and then you get to delay facing the reality of, I need to find a job right now, or I need to find something, a career that, you know, millennials or generations are kind of often faced with. We're like, what do we do now? That's a big question. So it's a good place to have growth, to mature.
Honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's a waste of money to me. You're going to go to college, waste your money for something that you can honestly learn anywhere else. And knowledge is everlasting. It's always growing. It's never going to stop. School didn't teach me that. I learned that. You're always going to learn something new. And so at the end of the day, basically, you want something that you're going to be determined about at no matter what. Now, whether you go to college or you don't, you have to know yourself enough to say, you know what, I'm going to go, or I'm not going to go. So if you end up making that choice of saying, you know what, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to shoot for the stars, I'm going to pour all my life into this education to get a good job later on in life, that's great, you're going to do it. And if you know yourself well enough that you're not going to get bored, you're not going to hate it later on, or you're not going to regret it, go all the way. If you have opportunities, scholarships, all that stuff to do it, then be my guest. But if you don't have the resources, or maybe you just aren't sure about it, be sure before you make the move. I was sure not to go. I'm still sure to this day. I hated school with a passion. I still do to my very core. It's something that will never change about me. So I chose not to go, and I'm living a perfectly fine life. No regrets.
We're living a great life. It's not that we have any complaints or anything like that. It's just two different opportunities that we were given to us, so that we wanted to share that with you. Ultimately, it's your decision. You right there who's watching this video, and that's probably why you clicked on this video, because you wanted clarity. But ultimately, sit down with yourself. Figure that out, so that way you can say, what truly is my being? Like, what do I need? Who am I? So that doesn't change over time.
Make a list of things that you want, okay? First thing being, where do you want to go? If you want to go to college, where do you want to go in life in general? Where is it you're trying to go? Are you looking to live in the same neighborhood that you've lived your whole life, grow old there, die there? Maybe, maybe not. What type of job are you looking for? If you're still not sure about the first question, then you're not really going to have an answer to your second question. Because if you don't want to live in the state that you're living in, what are you going to go do somewhere else away from home? Obviously. If you can get those two questions, then the third question would be, how are you going to provide, or how reliable, for example, is your way to college? If you have a scholarship, then you have a pretty good, safe plan. But if you don't, then what's the route that you're going to take? Are you going to apply for loans? Are you going to apply for all these grants and things like that? The fourth point would probably be the most important point, is what are you going to do after college? Are you going to immediately go and get a job? Are you guaranteed the job that you're going to be studying for? Are you going to have to dedicate 8+ years to get the job that you want? Is there any guarantee after college? And the fifth question is, are you happy? That's it. Those are the 5 questions. Make the list. Where you want to go, what you want to do, how are you going to get there? Are you going to be there after the journey? And are you going to be happy?
Yeah, and that's all we got for you guys. I hope we brought up some really good points. I hope we didn't make it harder for you, but I hope that gave you some insight. If you like these type of videos, please let us know by clicking on that like button. Give us some comments down below what you're thinking about doing, what's your situation, and if you want to see more topics that you'd like us to talk about, you guys let us know down in the comments below, because we would love to share with what we know. So guys, please subscribe. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. We love you. We'll see you later.